Do you think Jeffrey Epstein should have had a whole lot of kids? Chaotic.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
So he could
Yeah,
no.
no. Well, Shan, he asked me a question. I will let him answer.
Oh.
Jeffrey Epstein, according to what we know of him in society, he's a scumbag, or he was a scumbag. He's supposedly dead, which I don't believe he's dead. I think they're hiding him out. But the man is a superior white. He has superior DNA. He's intelligent. You could tell by just some of the things that he's done. I would even argue that not Jeffrey Epstein, Bernie Madoff. These people have a high IQ. So yes, did Bernie Madoff scam people out of billions of dollars collectively? Sure. But his IQ is super high. But here goes the thing, though. What about all the little degenerates in the inner city that commit crimes every single day, that terrorize the very same neighborhoods that a lot of you are pretending to live in? What about these kids? The prisons aren't filled with Jeffrey Epstein's and Bernie Madoff's. The prisons are filled with little degenerate nigglets who don't give a damn about the black community, who don't give a damn about black culture, who don't give a damn about education, who don't give a damn about promoting the posterity of our race or my race. Because I feel like you negate all your blackness when you do destructive things in the black community. So yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, yeah, a scumbag. But I would rather have Jeffrey Epstein's DNA in society than Pookie and Tyrone, who murder and kill each other, who murder and kill grandmas, carjacking. Jeffrey Epstein ain't doing that. Bernie Madoff ain't doing that. Yeah. So yeah. So give me a second. So yeah. And here goes the thing. I would argue that everybody on the panel is a eugenicist. I bet you Shan ain't marrying no 4'11" black dude or white dude. I bet you Chanel ain't marrying no 500-pound black dude. Everybody practices genetics. So let's stop the cap. You woke blacks killed me. You killed me.
There's only two crimes that black people lead in, and the rest of the white people kill us in those crimes. They outnumber us in crime. If you hold on, chaotic. I didn't cut you off. That's killing, murder, which is typically us, ourselves, which is a less than 1% of the population. 99% of black people don't kill, but I know you like to use white rhetoric to talk down the black community. I acknowledge that. And it's burglary. That's it. All the other things, even killing the elderly, mass shootings, killing someone at the job, pedophilia, pedo, all that is led by the white community. So if you want to get rid of the degenerates, the only thing you're equating white folks to is having money and finances. Then hold on, let me finish. Then you go off. If we're trying to excel human beings to their greatest quality, it should be in investing in the quality of human beings, not us having the most money in the world. You're on one hand, you're telling us invest in human beings, and in another hand, you're saying invest in finances. That's why the quality of human beings are worse, because we're investing in material possessions and finances versus quality of human beings.
Sir, can I give you a response? You are absolutely wrong, sir. I worked in law enforcement. There are BCI, FBI stats. Sir, stop. Blacks lead in property crimes. Blacks lead in all types of crimes, and it's proven with the BCI and FBI stats. Sir, the most dangerous countries on the planet are countries that are predominantly black. You know why? How come people ain't going and visiting? Hey, honey, let's take the kids and the families to Monrovia, Liberia. You know why? Because there are travel advisories that say, listen, don't go to those countries. You might get killed. Sir, stop. Ali, if whites lead in every other crime, how come blacks love living around them? If whites lead in these other crimes, why do blacks? Hold on for a second. Why do blacks get passports and go to every other country but black countries? We gotta stop lying. Stop.
I'm traveling to black country.
Don't do it.
Hey, the data. I posted the data. I posted in the whole group. Just go off the data. White people are leading in crime.
Show everybody in the chat. Show everybody in the chat, Ali. Go outside. I bet you, sir, you live on a cul-de-sac in a white neighborhood. I bet you do. You don't live around niggas. I can look at you and tell. So you niggas are pretending, and I am the Negro whisperer. I expose woke blacks. Shan doesn't live around niggas.
Would you like to bet on this chaotic?
Listen.
Would you like to bet on this
Absolutely
chaotic?
do.
No, you
Would you like
don't.
to bet?
They bougie black though. They ain't regular.
Chaotic. Would you
black.
like
I
to
gotta use the
bet on
bathroom.
this?
Go ahead, Marcus.
Would you like to bet on this, chaotic?
Listen.
Because I would disprove everything you just said. But let's make a bet. Let's make it a low bet, $1,000. You say I don't live around blacks, right?
Marcus, I don't have 1,000 pennies to my name. Go ahead.
Let me. We're not gonna listen. Let me ask you a
Okay.
question. Is it fair to say that this is not necessarily? It should not be a race thing. It should be anybody who has that mentality that we don't want them producing more kids. Period. Whether you're white, because we have people who are white who are in the same situation, and we know they don't need to be producing kids either. I think that every race has that group that you're like, they need to stop. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that it necessarily has to just be black people. It can be any race, because I know well, the ones here, especially, I know a group of, you go to white people who are in poverty as well. You have some that are doing right, and they just like we do. They have kids that are great, excellent in school, doing what they're supposed to do. And you also have some that are not. And those are the kids that not the kids, but those are the parents who are like, we should probably stop.
But we have to. The important thing about what Chaotic is saying, and when he's on these panels, to hear him out, is to be able to address. Is to be able to address. We cannot deflect from what he's saying. So when he was talking about black people leading a property crime, white people have committed 517,000 property crimes versus black people 231. Anything you go down, I'll put it in the back. Chaotic has a bias towards white folk, and this is what happens when you assimilate to the white community. Is that if me and Marcus lived in the projects and we acknowledge all the struggles we went through in the project, seeing what happens to the community, seeing the curriculum, seeing the red line, seeing the racism, racial profiling, we get to a certain plateau, which I have the fortune of, and so has Marcus. But me and Marcus go, man, we got to reach back and save the people, just like the immortals, just like the Hispanics, just like the Asians, just like the Mexicans come here and pull each other up. We don't look at each other and go, I ain't black no more. Them Negroes did that to themselves. We can't do that, Chaotic, and you too intelligent to think like that when we trying to help each other progress. Now, do I think what you're saying on certain demographics of people is very important? Of course, but we have to assess the root, and then we have to go to making resolutions instead of doing to them what the whole country does to us and races do collectively to keep us in the position we're in.
Ali, are you good at math?
Of course.
Okay, you just said something really interesting that just lets me know again why blacks are lacking in mathematical skills. Now, it's funny that you literally just said this out your mouth. You said whites commit 500-something thousand property crimes, right? And you say blacks commit 200-something thousand.
Yes.
Okay. Do you realize, sir, that is a very small percentage within the white population? There are 200-something million whites in the country versus 20-something or 30 million blacks. So that would mean that per racial population, per percentage, blacks commit a astronomical higher amount of property crimes than in the white population. You yourself just gave the number. You did. You just said 500-something thousand whites committed property crimes, sir, in America. Right? You just said that. It's only 200-something million. So do the math and do a percentage, and do the percentage for blacks.
No.
That
Regardless,
there's a higher percentage of crime.
What does that have to do? But chaotic. You said if you're a degenerate.
Could you imagine, sir?
No, chaotic.
Sir, you literally
chaotic.
just
you said if If you said
just said it.
You said if you're a degenerate, you're just a degenerate, right? No. Just say your point. No. Chaotic. You are deflecting. Now you're using percentage.
I'm deflecting, and you said the number.
You just said white people. Hold on. You said white people got shot more than black people by police officers, correct? Hold on. Yes, you did, right? We know what. Well, hold on. No, I didn't use that against you. But chaotic. Black people get shot at a higher rate.
True.
I didn't say that.
Criminals.
No. You're deflecting again. No matter what, you said that if you commit a crime, you the scum of the earth. So if that more white folk
I did not say that. Sir.
That's what you've been saying. Yes, you did.
No. I did not say anybody who's a criminal was the scum of the earth.
What did you say then? Say it prettier than say an uglier word that you used there.
I did not say anybody was
What's
the scum
ugly
of the
word
earth,
you used there?
I never said that.
What did you say there?
I never said that, so don't put that in my mouth. I never said a criminal.
Are you about to? Hold on. What did you say then?
Okay, timestamp it, but don't say
no,
I
what
said
did you
that.
say
I didn't
then?
say that.
Well,
What
let me
is
say
different than
something
what
you
you
did
said,
say.
chaotic?
Ali, let me address something he did say.
He did say they're degenerate. He did say
I didn't say
that.
that they were the scum of the earth. I did
He
not say that.
inferred it.
Though.
He definitely inferred it.
That's
But
no, you can't say I inferred something, sir. I did not. It's either I said it or I did not say it. So inferring means nothing. That's what you think. But what I said was I did not say anybody was the scum of the earth. I never said
chaotic. That's like me saying I called a woman a jump off. I didn't call her a hoe. That's what you doing right now,
sir. You said that I said verbatim. People who are criminals are the scum of the earth. I did not say that. So you can infer what you want. I never said that.
In different words. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Different words. Maybe you just said
let me address
chaotic. You doing this right now? When they chaotic,
okay.
you doing this?
Okay, go ahead.
Let me address something, chaotic, because I just want to gain more clarity on the way you think. So you said earlier you wish Jeffrey Epstein had more children, right?
According to the question you asked, yes, I believe that his DNA should go on within the population of whites. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You familiar with the crimes he committed, right?
I'm very familiar with the crimes he committed. I'm also very familiar with the crimes that R. Kelly committed, and I hear black women praising him every single day.
When
you lie, that's a lie.
Well, now wait a minute. Even now, I don't want to say her name. Never mind. Ooh, never mind. I'm gonna say something. Never mind. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Chaotic. Is there anything you place above money?
No, and neither do you, sir. You don't live in an Amish country. You don't live in Botswana, where there's no capitalistic society. So yeah, I do. I'm the same thing that you are. I'm a capitalist. You're a capitalist right now. You're practicing capitalism. I bet you your glasses are like $500. I bet you have a mouse. No, we got to stop this playing games here. We all value money on this panel. You know why? Because we're in America. This is a free market capitalistic society. I bet you none of you are riding on a goat right now. I bet you nobody on the panel is living on the streets anywhere. Hey guys, hey, I can live off the grid. I bet you none of you are doing that. Everybody is practicing free market capitalism, and we're all pretending that we're not. Not me. I love this. I love this society.
But see, you're missing what he said. He didn't say
I don't place anything above money. No, no. Money is paramount. Yes, you need money to do everything in this country. Yes.
So, if you had children, would you want them to be raised under Jeffrey Epstein's tutelage so he could teach them how to make the same amount of money he made?
Of course not. Why would I want him to? Why would I want my children to be tutored by a pedophile? What? No.
Then why would you want to have more kids? Why would you have wanted him to? Why would you have wanted him to have more kids then?
Because his DNA. First of all, he has a high IQ. When I was teaching, I could tell by a student if the mother or father were retarded. And when I met the mother or father, I'm like, oh, well, shit. I can tell why he's retarded. His parents are stupid.
You just told him
he has a high IQ.
You just told him.
I would rather have Neil deGrasse Tyson.
We don't use that term anymore. That's a dated term.
Please with the new terms, they're retarded. Just like I would rather have Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Let's not do it. Okay, so listen. So what he's saying.
Shan, he just told Marcus he wouldn't want him to teach his kids, but then he'd want him to have more kids. He'd have to teach his own kids. That doesn't make no sense. That don't make sense.
So basically, we don't trust him around kids, especially young ladies. That's what he's saying. But he's saying that his intellect. So we're talking about the mentality of the teacher. For example, if a person did wrong, that doesn't necessarily mean that they can't teach their kids to do right. We're talking about those people who didn't see the error in their ways, and they're continuing a generation of doing wrong.